What's that?
I'm gonna say when you turn on my, I figure you'll join my broadcast. See if you can hear me and you if you can.
Yeah. When I was looking at the 1960 season, because didn't remember what the Redskins did. I knew the Cowboys were winless, but Redskins only won once.
Against Cowboys.
Yeah, no, for the whole season. Yeah, it'd be against Cowboys. So it should be a pretty poor game to start with. All right, I'm starting my broadcast.
Mine's been going for 42 seconds, but
Oh, it has?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. Oh, there you are. There's the notification. Yeah, I hear both of us.
Okay, good.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Sack to the Future Week 5. If you're on the Vinny X Wolf channel, you're watching the showcase game between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Showcase, again, is the highest rated team in each league that is not human controlled. This year it is a 5-8-1 team in the NFL. If you're watching on the Terrors 89 channel, you're watching the Oakland Raiders versus a semi-pro team as well, the Miami Dolphins.
With Vinny and his dulcet tones, it's always better to have Vinny extra.
Yeah, I try. And as we're loading up, I just want to make a couple quick announcements. A couple changes to my channel. The history of the WWCA. It was a grand idea to replay everything in my writing, but it's just way too much work. So I'm going to cut it down to just redoing title matches. And Blast from the Past, although fun, it is a lot of work for one guy to do by himself. So John and I have decided to drop it down to a rivalry, and I'm also going to do one with Terrors as well. John and I will be doing the Colts and Giants. I know it doesn't sound like a rivalry, but it is. And Terrors and I will be doing the Cowboys and Redskins. Those games to come in the future.
On Madden 20.
Yes, on Madden 20. And it is raining in New Orleans. Yes, New Orleans has a new stadium, apparently, an open-air stadium. Of course, when we go back to Madden 20, they'll be back to Dome. But it's raining down.
Cool. Is it called Tulane Stadium?
It's called Saints Park.
Oh, okay.
I did not realize the computer could do that on their own until this season. Prepping for an alternate series, the San Diego Chargers moved to London on the computer, and then the Saints building their own stadium here. So I need to make sure that in the future we only allow users to do that. Or else we look at some really weird shit happening. Alright, so get the Super Sim started.
Well, George Washington hands off to number 24. He's tackled by Fraser Smith. We got Kofi Kingston, Cameron Steele, Malcolm X, Dr. No had the last carry. That's from Coach John Paul.
Michael Chiklis on the return for the Saints. Starting quarterback of the Saints is John Stamos.
Yeah.
He's no George Washington.
Oh.
And we got a sack on the first. No, it's a running. Bill Russell is tackled for loss of 3 by Jim Marshall. Bill Russell was going the wrong way as far as yardage goes. That would have been an interesting matchup though, Bill Russell versus Jim Marshall. I mean, Russell's so much taller, but Marshall is just a beast. Of course, if it were basketball, much different rules, but...
Dr. No's hurt.
Oh, that's a no-no. Russell again on a carry, but this time he's tackled for a loss of 2. And I didn't catch the Viking who did it, so it'll be 3rd down and 14.
Hope John Ball with the 23rd is currently in the game. Yeah, okay.
Stamos throws it out to Barney Rubble. Barney Rubble is out of bounds. 4th. Donald Trump. And Trump gets a beautiful punt. The biggest punt ever. The most beautiful punt we've ever seen. It's taken by Bill Butler. He brings after the punt.
Uh-oh. Somebody else did it. After a sack.
Coming on the field. Is it George Washington?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't think so.
So Tarkenton comes on for the Vikings' first drive. They are 1-2. Of course, they beat the Packers, the bastards, but have lost to 2 semi-pro teams.
Oh
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. No, it wasn't laughing. You wait till you see the Dolphins punt.
Oh yeah,
It's abuse.
that was. The Vikings starting Mick Tinglehoff, Larry Bowie, Mike Rabel, Earl Linden, and Grady Alderman on the front line. The backs and receivers: Tommy Mason, Tommy Wilson, Ray Page, Jerry Reichow, and Paul Flatley. For the Purple Gang, Robert Frost on that last tackle. Well traveled.
That was like a 15-yard punt, maybe.
Tommy Mason is driving the Saints back. Picks up 13 on the carry. Tomorrow night I'll be bringing the other showcase game, the San Diego Chargers versus the Atlanta Falcons. The better showcase team for 62.
Oh, hey, it was one of my defensive players that I hit.
That sucks.
They'll be back.
Tarkenton throws it flat to Tommy Mason. It's incomplete. Oh, Craig Murchie, the former Buffalo Bill. One of your former Buffalo Bills. Charles Oakley, Jesus Christ, John the Baptist, Robert Frost, the front line. Linebackers, John M., Gordon Terres, and Phantom Pleiter. Formidable linebacking corps. The secondary, Norm Peterson, Jedi Knight, Michael Jordan, and Jim McMillan. That Jedi Knight, he's got some special talent. I don't know where he gets it from. Johnny Mason, he's going to get smacked by John M. and Gordon Terres.
Wow.
He picks the yard. We're going to credit Robert Frost on the tackle. I misread the number. It was 93, not 89. Yeah, I see you got a former Viking as your running back. That's me.
Hopkins, Proverb Jenkins, and Dick Conley. Doug Mayberry, Mike Summer, Ken Herrick, Billy Craig, and Art Powell. Doug Mayberry.
Powell, former Jet.
Powell, former Jet. Doug Mayberry is in for the injured. Clarence.
Clem Daniels.
Daniels.
Clarence.
Clem Daniels.
Doug Mayberry, former Viking. The Vikings will be in.
It is 3rd and 1 at the
Mike.
48 red line.
The punt by Fred Cox, and his name is misspelled because COX is offensive, according to EA Sports. But KOX is not. And John Stamos with another shot at it.
Mike Summers now in for the already tired Mayberry.
Bill Russell just runs over Carl Kasolki. Picks up 9 yards. No, Ed Shirokman. Sorry, I'm misreading the numbers because I'm trying to watch the Raiders game.
That was a pass from Flores to Bilby Craig for a first down.
Screen pass, Stamos to Russell. It's a first down.
Screen pass from Flores.
Big hole.
Summer for 9 yards.
Oh, interesting. Both teams running the screen for both games. New Orleans has a first down. Bill Russell on the give. Rip Hawkins takes him down. Bill Russell wearing number 8 because 6 was taken by Phantom Fighter. 8 for his 8 championships. Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer, Brad Pitt, Sean Payton, Eric Lundqvist, and George Harrison in the starting line. Bill Russell, Tom Sanders, Barney Rubble, Michael Chiklis, and Pat Studstill. So a couple real players on the starting offensive unit for the Saints, who took 63 off. Stamos looking to throw. Out of bounds. I want to check in there. Pat Studstill. I thought he was with the Lions. Don Holtz, Jim Pressel, Paul Dixon, Jim Marshall, the front line. Rip Hawkins, Steve Stonebreaker, Roy Winston, your linebackers. Sampson, Carl Kasolke, Ed Shirachman, and Lee Callan, the secondary. Pat Studstill. Nope, he took 63 off, so he is allowed to be on the Saints. It's collapsing on Stamos, and a sack. Chuck Lamson and Jim Prestel take down John Stamos. Donald Trump back to punt. It's a long, high, far, beautiful punt, and the Vikings will pay for it. Bill Butler gets no gain.
Ever notice in practice guys catch balls if they don't catch them games?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had the other day with the Packers training, they wanted me to run out and ups, double moves, and I was catching all of them. And I ran one time in the game, and it was a pick 6. Or not, maybe it wasn't a pick 6, but it was an interception. Tommy Mason drives forward for the first down. He drags John M. and Gordon Parrish. This time I have the number right. Norm Peterson comes in to be the third man to get the tackle. Time, Tommy Mason. He gets by, got the first down. Gordon Terrace brings him down. 39 yards.
On a field goal.
And the first score of the evening in Sack the Future comes at the foot of Mike Mercer, of the Oakland Raiders. Future chief.
By the way, you know the Oakland Raiders in 1964 had something like 20 draft picks? And only 4 of them end up playing for the Raiders.
Wow.
Most of
Targeted passes almost intercepted by John M., but he's got the big lineman hands.
Most of the players that played in the NFL end up going to the NFL. How'd you know
Mason gets stood up and brought down, no gain. J.D. Martinez reached 25 homers for the 3rd straight season, building a 2-run shot over the Green Monster in the rubber game versus the Royals. Ooh, and a 1994 Raiders-Patriots game has been uploaded by S. Tavares.
1994?
Yeah. 3rd and 9 by Tarkington. He's going to take off running. He's got the first down. And into Saint territory, 21 yards on the carry. So the way the rivalry thing will work for those watching is Terrors and I, and in the other series, John and I, have each picked one team. And we go to the oldest possible matchup in the rivalry, the year that's 1960, in other words, the Cowboys and Redskins. We'll play one time from each year. The team that had the higher seeding will host. I will auto sim it up to the NFL Championship, NFC Championship game. So, for instance, in 1960, the Redskins will be the home team because they had one win. The Cowboys 0 wins. So that should be riveting action. The rating system, however, will be different. I'm not Phantom Fighter. I do more of an arcade type rating system, so that doesn't screw you up too much. It works for John and I, so it should work for us.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
But once you get the game, you can help me with uniform. I will start editing the Cowboys and Redskins game first.
Oh, sure.
Because I know that our schedule doesn't match up as easily as me and John's. So.
Right.
I'm sure John and I will get to play because we get mornings and I'm off. That's the end of 1 in New Orleans. The Vikings and the Saints are tied at 0. Vikings have a first down at 17. Targeting to Mason. Mason gets a 3.
Oh, Roberson, backup running backs with the long pass from Tom Flores.
Now, I'm not sure what this is about, but I just got an alert that the NCAA responds to criticism of the Rich Paul rule. I think that was a new rule to try to keep players from going right to the NBA. By defending the decision and deflecting blame to the Commission of College Basketball, because heaven forbid the NCAA would ever accept responsibility for anything. Rogers Hammerstein on the tackle. You know, like paying the players like they should be.
They pay the players and the kids have to pay for going to school. It's my only stipulation.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. The amount of money that the universities make, especially on basketball and football, they can afford to pay a high enough salary to the kids to go pay their own way.
First
maybe it
over.
might get the kids.
Raiders 3, Dolphins 11.
Maybe by them paying their own way, some of them might actually get their degrees.
I just think,
or study.
Especially now, college education's, it's not a joke like it was in terms of money, how much it costs now. I mean, even state education's $100,000. So
the Vikings line up after the touchdown, which I missed, for a field goal, and the scoring drive 10 plays, 7-0 Vikings. Tommy Mason got the touchdown. Well, it's definitely a topic for discussion. I, of course, played 1 season college football, and we were given a stipend when we went on the road for food. But that's not exactly pay. I mean, it was part of the football budget, and as far as I know, unless Cindy Canton was cheating, which I don't believe so, but all colleges do that. They either pay for their players' meals or give them a stipend so they can eat. But some of the things that happen, like the college players, they can't have jobs. Not even on-campus jobs because of NCAA rules. Of course, the whole video game situation, obviously, it sucks that we lost our video games over it.
Right.
Especially when all the NCAA really had to do was just make generic faces like we do with Sack and Future. None of our players look like the players they're supposedly named after. That's the thing, the key. It's not necessarily the name, it's the likeness. Nobody's going to mistake this Bill Russell for the Bill Russell that was playing for the Celtics. They don't look anything like. Right. But the NCAA or EA Sports kept trying to make it realistic, and that's where they got in trouble.
I need to challenge that. I think
that is close. Tom Flores, future Buffalo Bill.
And I didn't know that. I know he's Super Bowl winning coach, rather. Super Bowl winning coach.
Yes. 2, 15 and 18. Meanwhile, Stamos finds Michael Chiklis wide open for first down into Viking territory.
One-handed catch.
Oh, he caught that one-handed.
His second
that foot's definitely down.
Second foot.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate because that's a beautiful catch by Art Powell.
And once again, the Raiders get close, and then 3 passing plays in game. There we go. Pissing me off.
This is it for you, other than the John M. game, right?
No, I saw the Browns.
Oh, that's right. Rob Schneider is ripped down by his face mask. Rip Hopkins ripping down Rob Schneider. So I've already edited, excuse me, the Chicago Bears over the course of my next 31 days off, give or take, because I got some days I can't do anything. Maybe we'll get Sack to the Future ready for Madden 20, as far as editing the names, the jerseys, the heights, weights. Mr. Beast, BTW footballer from Rob. Welcome to our broadcast. We are watching Sack to the Future showcase game featuring the 1963 Minnesota Vikings versus a semi-pro team of Easter egg named New Orleans Saints, as they did not exist in '63. You are also listening to Tears89 as he's broadcasting on his channel. Stamos hands off to Bill Russell. Fumble! Jim Marshall hits him so hard he fumbles, and Jim Presto picks it up and he's gone. It's going to be a defensive touchdown for the Vikings. Jim Marshall laid the wood on Bill Russell, and Jim Presto is going to go about 75 yards with the pigskin for the touchdown for the Vikings. Let's take a look. Oh, they're just going to show the end, so let's skip that and go to the extra point, and Fred Cox will come on and kick. Jim Marshall, the future Hall of Famer, creating havoc. And it's 14-0 Minnesota. Meanwhile, over on the Tears89 channel, it is 6-0 Raiders in the second quarter. Michael Chiklis on the 5. He is yanked down by a couple Vikings. The Sack to the Future will be moving in about sometime early November to Madden 20. I know Phantom's excited about the new superstar traits. It's going to be interesting to see. I lost a viewer and you gained one. Maybe you gained Mr. Beast. But you never know what you do.
Dolphins take the goddamn lead.
Stamos overthrows his receiver. Second down and 10.
How did I not block that?
Let me see. Oh my goodness. Not only that, but you got a roughing the kicker penalty. Your coach kind of looks like a thin Samoa Joe. The Hammer, Fred Williamson on the penalty. Second and 15 for the Saints. And Stamos overthrows his man. It'll be third down. Stamos throwing it to Barney Rubble. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 10. And Donald Trump will send it away. Bill Butler on the return. It's funny, I worked with a Bill Butler at the nuclear power plant, but I don't think he's that old. I don't think he played in the NFL. Oh, man. He makes a one-handed catch when he's out of bounds, but he can't catch a pass or he's wide open. Tarkinen over the middle to Paul Flatley. He's going to pick up 6. Tarkinen is only 2 of 5 for 18 yards so far. Tommy Mason on the give, and he gets the first down. Phantom Fighter on the tackle. Oh, I guess say 30 inches. Now Mason's got the first down. Gordon Terrors on the tackle. Well, 2-minute warning as Terrors yanks down Mason. It is 14-0 Minnesota. Screen pass to Mason.
Oh my God.
First down. Why is my screen so dark? Meanwhile, Tarkinen hands off to Mason. He's going to get 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 with 1:15 to go from the 27. Tarkinen scrambles first down. He's going to get 11. Tarkinen, low snap, gives it to Tommy Wilson. Wilson, it takes 3 men to take him down. It's going to be a timeout for the Vikings.
That's Raider football right there. 2 pass plays, 75 yards, and touchdown.
There you go. Into the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. So both the Raiders and Vikings score at the same time as Tarkenton finds his target. That would be... I'm trying to read the name without having to look it up. 85. Paul Flatley for touchdown. And the extra point by Cox is good. It's 21-0 Minnesota. Stood still from the goal line. Makes a man miss. He gets up to the 29, and with 38 seconds to go, John Stamos will come back on the field. And another sack. This time Paul Dixon and Jim Marshall meet at Stamos. And he is asking for mercy at this point. That is the end of the first half. with the score Minnesota 21, New Orleans 0. You're watching Sack to the Future on both the Terrors 89 and Vinny X Wolf channels. The Saints have negative 2 yards rushing so far.
Pope John Paul the 23rd has 95 yards rushing and 7 carries.
Basically, it's 2 carries, though. That's in relief for the injured Dr. No.
It's just the blocking on his running. It's just amazing.
And we are back for the third quarter action. Saints will kick it off. Butler to return from the 3.
Beautiful.
He's up to the 26. You almost might want to take control of one of the defenses and just wait for it when they're punting that direction.
Yeah.
Over on that side. See if you can't get a cheap punt return touchdown. So 1st and 10 for Fran Tarkenton. Hand off to Tommy Mason. Makes a man miss.
And another injury timeout.
Mason's. It's not your tight end. You got right up. 2nd down and 7 for the Vikings. Screen pass. Tommy Mason. He's got blockers. He's going to outrun him, though, and get pushed out of bounds after a 20-yard gain. And at the Minnesota 49. Just shy of midfield. Play action fake. Tarkenton throws on the run. He overthrows everyone. It is 2nd down. Red Sox and Royals are in extra innings, but the game is being delayed due to thunderstorms. Mason with a big hole. He's off tackle. He's got the 1st down into New Orleans territory. He's got 87 yards now on 14 carries. 15 carries, I should say. 1st down. Jedi Knight used the force to bring him down. Wilson on off tackle to the right. Spins inside, gets the 1st down. He picks up 14. As all of a sudden, Minnesota's offensive line has taken over. Wilson proving hard to take down. Picks up 2. Second and 7 for Minnesota. They've only thrown the ball 9 times today. But with a 21-0 lead, they don't really need to. Mason off tackle. Oh, what a shot coming from... I can't read the number. It was one of you guys. Gordon Terrors just took Tommy Mason off his feet. Meanwhile, the Raiders have taken a lead, 16-14. Tarkenton throws the pass out of bounds.
Oh my goodness. Quarterback George Washington's first incomplete pass.
And it was on target.
Yep.
Long 40-yard field goal attempt for Cox. It's good, and Minnesota's taking a 24-0 lead here in the third. Michael Chiklis from the 12. "21 yards on the return."
Yep.
Stamos fakes the handoff, and he is crushed. And John Stamos, no, it's going to be the Viking, Chuck Lamson, who's not getting up. 3 sacks for the Vikings so far. Lamson's holding his shoulder. And on a rainy, soaked afternoon, the Vikings are going to have to replace the defensive back.
Everybody's open on the Miami Dolphins offense. Everybody's open.
Stamos hands it off to Bill Russell, but he goes nowhere. No gain. 7 carries, -5 yards for the big man.
Injury
Winner of
timeout again.
8 consecutive NBA championships in the late 50s and early 60s. Stamos.
This
Jim
fucking
Marshall.
game, man. That's amazing.
Oh, man.
That's fucking incredible. I mean,
John Stamos turns
Phantom
right
Fighter
into Jim
wondered
Marshall.
why I hate this game.
Yeah, when the punters are bad, it's almost an advantage, because that's like 3 or 4 times I've seen a turnover on that. Meanwhile, Donald Trump gets off a beautiful punt. It's taken by Butler at the 35, and he's going to get up to the 45, 10 yards on the return. Mason up the middle for 3. Tarkenton's going to get sacked. Gordon Terrors on the sack. It'll be 3rd down and 13.
There's a sack on George Washington, too. Look at that.
Tarkenton takes off running, but he cannot escape the clutches of Charles Oakley. Not many could. That was another bad punt. At least that time you guys were not near it.
Yeah, that time.
Fred Cox to punt. It's a nice punt. It's going to be taken by Pat Studstill. Makes a man miss. Gets away from a second. He's up to the 33. So John Stamos, who's been badly beaten up so far, takes over at the 33-yard line. Michael Jordan trying to fire them up as he comes off the field. He's on about 3 different semi-pro teams. You tell I was a Jordan fan?
No.
Stamos alone in the shotgun. Throws it out to Studstill. He catches the ball but falls out of bounds. You know, I've had a couple bad named puns I've got waiting to go, but the Saints just aren't doing what I need them to do for me to use them. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Stamos back to pass. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Lee Calland, and it is going to be a pick 6. Ow, have mercy. John Stamos throws the pick 6. The 2nd defensive touchdown for the Vikings. I've been sitting on that one, but I figured I'd have to use it for something. Minnesota takes the 30-0 lead. And the extra point is good by Cox. It's 31-0 Vikings.
All of a sudden, these cornerbacks can run right with the wide receivers. And earlier in the game, I was having them get blown right by them.
Well, that looked like a tight end, 42.
Oh, that's Toby Craig. That's
maybe the receiver.
Just slow.
Chickless out of the end zone. So the Saints take over after the 2nd defensive touchdown they've given up. Stamos in the shotgun.
And remember, pressing down means throwing the ball away. Or pressing in.
Huh.
Did you not know that?
Bill Russell, I was not aware of that.
Yeah, I found
Bill
out.
Russell on the reception.
Because whenever somebody says down, you automatically think, like, you know, pressing down, like, towards you. But you actually need to press in. You press
need to push
in.
down.
Yeah, push down, push in. And the Raiders get the 4th field goal of the half and take a 19-14 lead because the Raiders could get down to the red zone and then Biff become completely inept on offense because they can't run the ball. Because
speaking of not being able to run the ball, Bill Russell, 8 carries, -6 yards. Jim Marshall with another tackle. I saw Cotton Davidson on the field. Are you starting Tom Flores on purpose? Was Davidson hurt earlier in the year?
I started Flores this game. Did you see Cotton Davidson? Cotton Davidson?
Yeah, he was holding for that. He was holding for that field goal.
Oh,
that doesn't mean he's healthy. That could be the glitch. Where sometimes injured players get on the field. Meanwhile, the injury to Chuck Lamson did not hurt the Vikings. Their secondary came with the touchdown. Stamos back to pass. He throws on the run. It's intercepted by Dillon. I'm not sure who Dillon is. As I control the Vikings, it should not be. Oh, it is Terry Dillon, the rookie out of Montana. So the big Grizzly comes up the interception, and the Vikings get their 3rd turnover. On a 1st down at the 40. Tommy Mason on delayed handoff. He's got a big 1st down. It's going to be a 14-yard carry. And Tommy Mason is over 100 yards so far for the game. He's got 314 on the season.
Unbelievable. Tom Flores is 10 of 23.
That is the end of the 3rd quarter from New Orleans, with the Minnesota Vikings all over the New Orleans hapless Saints, the Aints, 31-0. There was a shot of Phantom Fighter getting run over, trying to make a tackle. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that one on the replay. After the 1st quarter, the Vikings are just exploded.
Damn, man. Unbelievable.
Your receiver slowed up on when he made his break. Mason takes the carry. He's going to pick up 4. 2nd and 6. You're deep in your own territory. You're going to go for it there? Not deep, but you're not.
Yeah, because I'm just so fucking frustrated that I cannot complete any kind of pass unless
R1
it's a go
was
pattern.
open. You should say R1 was open. On the go.
He was open too.
First down and 10 for the Vikings at the 10, so it's first and goal. Actually, I think they can get a first down. Mason takes the handoff up for 2 yards.
Just a goddamn question.
John M. on the tackle.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Mason forward for a yard. Gordon Terry is a stud in the game with 4 tackles and a sack.
Ah, of course. Look at George fucking Washington go. Shit.
Bill Brown on the reception, but he is only going to pick up 1, and that'll be 4th down and 5. Bill Brown's first action today. 22-yard field goal for Cox. Field goal is good. It's 34-0 Minnesota. And Pat Studd still bringing it out of the end zone. He's up to the 23. Surprised they haven't gone to Pope John Paul more than just the 8 times after those 2 big runs.
And here he goes. Scrambling for a touchdown.
Yes.
Oh, and one of my guys gets hurt.
Interception.
That's right. The semi-pro quarterback just ran over my defensive back and hurt him. That's right.
Claude Gibson, the former Charger. Second down and 5 for the Saints after the completion of Barney Rubble.
Broken ribs out for the game.
In the middle, it is intercepted by Rip Hawkins, and Hawkins through the hole. He's down to the 10. The 4th turnover for the Vikings, and it will be first and goal from first and 10 at the 11. He held him to a field goal.
Man, I got another injury. Another fucking injury.
It'll be first and 10. Tarkenton in the pistol. Hands it off to Mason. Big hole. Oh, crunched at the goal line, and Mason's hurt. Tommy Mason, after a big game, is not getting up. He's holding his arm, his shoulder. It'll be second down in inches. So Tommy Mason's out. Tommy Wilson's in. Tarkenton takes off, throws it to the end zone. Jerry Reichow, touchdown, and the Vikings are running the score up.
What the fuck is going on with my fucking 65? Doesn't even block the guy in the hole that he's supposed to fucking block.
And it is 41-0 Minnesota.
Fucking unbelievable.
Again, if you're on replay, you can catch all the Sack for Future games on the playlist you can find on my channel.
2-yard fucking back.
Stood still from the 1. He's up to the 26. So Stamos back to throw on first down. He's being chased. He's going to be hit and sacked by Jim Marshall. That's Marshall's second sack of the ball game. It'll be second down and 20. Stamos throws, diving catch is made by number 17, Rob Schneider. It'll be third down for the Saints. 3rd and 14. Stamos back to throw. Throws, it's caught. It's actually caught by Schneider. He can do it. 1st and 10. Big reception by Deuce Bigelow. Male Gigolo. Stamos got a little firepower now, but didn't last long. Jim Marshall gets his 3rd sack. That's the 5th of the season. Marshall's loving the playing against John Stamos. Pass is complete over the middle to Michael Chiklis. And Chiklis picks up 10. Should be enough for the first down. So the Saints driving now. First down, third and inches. Frankhauser on the tackle, the last play. Stamos back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It is caught by Siegfried. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here in New Orleans. Stamos back to pass. He throws. No one in the area. He is 14 of 21, 149 yards, and 3 interceptions. This path will be third down. Stamos throws, the ball is tipped away. It's 4th down. So the Saints will line up for a 50-yard field goal. Out of the hold of Edson, the kick it hits the crossbar, no good. Minnesota takes over with 1:44 to go. Tommy Wilson up the middle, and we have an injury timeout. They're going to charge the Vikings.
12 to 30.
It's not good.
12 to fucking 30.
Mason is back in the game. Oh, that's not Mason, that's Wilson.
Oh my God!
Holy shit.
Tell me why I shouldn't hate this motherfucking game more than anything else. A blocked fucking punt. And I didn't even hit it bad. You saw, I actually hit it great.
You had the animation. It was blocked.
Oh, I know. I saw the animation, but I did everything right.
Yeah, but there was nothing you could do about that. That was the stupid, what Ryan Moody 21 calls the scripting of the game. Because he's a big critic of the EA Sports and the Madden franchise. Meanwhile, the Vikings are running the score up as Tarkenton goes 55 yards to the air to fall flatly, and it is now 48-0 Minnesota. Well, 47 kicking the extra point. Nope, the extra point is blocked, so I talked too soon. The Saints recover the extra point, so it'll be 47-0. Not sure what the Saints did to piss off the Vikings, but they were going for broke. Pass complete to Rubble. The clock is running. The Saints are not trying to stop it. In fact, they're not even rushing. It looks like they're going to concede the rest of this game. Well, they will line up now with 30 seconds to go.
I cannot run against this team. Right now I can't run and I can't pass.
Clock stopped on an incompletion. It's 3rd down and 5. The Bengals got their first win since 1961. Stamos pass is intercepted by Frankhauser for the 5th time today. The Saints have turned it over. 4 interceptions and a fumble. Oh, you hold on to that one.
It's just, at this point, I just don't care. It doesn't matter.
And that's the end of the game from New Orleans. Their final score in Minnesota 47, New Orleans 0. If you're watching on this channel, make sure you turn over to the Terrors 89 channel to see the thrilling conclusion. As the Madden computer is sticking it to Terrors.
Again. It's the only way I can score touchdowns. I have to throw them from like 40 yards out.
The Saints were held to -3 yards rushing. They tied in passing yards 106. Which is kind of weird because Minnesota was picked 55 of them up on the last series. But until tomorrow night on this channel with the other showcase game, I'm Vinny Vincent. God bless America.
Oh. How American of you.
Yeah, that's when we finish.
Well.
They got the 2-point conversion too.
Yep. Yeah, after the block punt, I sacked the quarterback and got a fumble. So.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, I didn't see that, but I saw the touchdown. One new injury. Let's see what Tommy Mason's status is. Abdominal tear, out 4 weeks. What are you gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check the.
Hey, look, he's wide open. Going against the defense I'm supposed to be playing against the Dolphins. It's amazing. It's like the game purposely tries to fuck you. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, of course. I gotta have a penalty for face mask. Even though I haven't touched that fucking setting in at least a year. But by all means. How else can we make this game fucked up?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking A, man.
Okay, let's see. Our sliders seem all over the place. Like, the injuries was changed. It was not much, but it was changed. It was 15.
Yeah, well, I've had 3 injuries this game.
Yeah.
One doesn't come back. The other 2 did.
Well, I don't understand why, like, roughing the passers at 29. It doesn't make any sense. Defensive pass interference for face mask is 49. Defensive holding is 34. How come these? I'm not going to touch them because maybe that's something that Phantom did. But I was looking at them to make sure I move them to the next Madden. But I don't remember our settings being all wonky like that. I thought everything was left alone. Except for injury.
Another tipped fucking interception. Another fucking tipped interception. It's goddamn amazing. Absolutely motherfucking amazing. And I love how the computer, I just ran the ball 3 straight times, just did play action, and every offensive guy is covered. George Washington, 9 for 13.
Why am I playing? This game is already installed. Why do I have to play the first game again? Just because I'm on a different profile.
Should just rush the entire punter. God damn, man. I have not been able to have it run longer than 5 fucking yards this whole game. Fuck you. Thank you. Jesus.
That should salt it away.
Yeah, I mean they went to a run defense, and I'm like, well, I should be able to go single up, and sure enough, he just blew right past. And I actually had block protection this time. And this, of course, they block the field. And run it back. What are you working on? Are you working on Madden?
Yeah, I'm setting up our rivalry league.
Okay.
Remind me when your broadcast ends to give you the info.
That's right. He's going to run over a linebacker for 3 yards. That's right.
I'm going to disable injury for our series.
What a throw and catch. 10 for 16. What a 30 fucking point favorite. According to your ratings. Oh, it's Kansas City and Cleveland. Are you done other than playing John?
Yeah. No, I gotta do the other showcase, the Chargers showcase. I just sent you a picture of the league name and password.
Okay. Yep, of course. 4th down, they have to make it. Excellent blocking too, though. Again, have to have the pass, and they make it. Amazing. 3rd and 21 with all the time, with all, one timeout left. Scrambling to get back. Oh, and there's your penalty. It's like, it's time for Miami to
screen froze.
I mean, I'm going to win the game, but it's just amazing. 2 4th down completions and a 3rd and 27 after 2 sacks. While the clock's running, everybody's scrambling back. Raiders win. By the way, 2 more games on this channel: Browns, Chiefs, and then Cowboys, Giants. Whenever the John M. channel comes back from his vacation of other nuclear plants.